Hey guys, today it's LaxRoxTopher here, and I'm going to be taking a look in between NCAA Football 11 and Madden 11, so I'm going to kick it over to a little edit I made of the intros.
Its images are some of your oldest memories.
Fighting for the city they call home.
It's caused some of your greatest triumphs. And your biggest heartbreaks.
For your team, for your city, for your home.
Sends the Saints to the Super Bowl.
This is what makes college football special. This is why your school is more than who you root for. It's who you are.
Stokely down the sideline. Can he catch him? Stokely. Wow. Hand to the face. The ball is out. The Arizona Cardinals win it.
This is college football. It's tradition, pageantry, and intensity.
What does it take?
So I'm going to be comparing four things today, the first one of which is gameplay. As you can see, the first thing that you notice when you compare the two games is that they have changed the kicking meters. On NCAA football, it is the R stick, you pull it back and then forward. And then on Madden now, it is a meter where you push X and X or A and A depending on what controller you're using. And I've actually found out for some reason it's actually less accurate kicking on Madden, which is weird because it's the bar. You think having the R stick go straight would actually be more difficult, but actually turns out I've had more difficulty with the bar getting the accuracy right. So that's the first thing I've noticed and the difference between the two gameplays. Now I'm going to run the same play. I'm going to run a slant on both, on NCAA using Pittsburgh and Madden using the Seahawks. As you can see, it worked. And now I'm about to run the exact same play with the Seahawks on Madden. Watch, take my three-step drop and fire it to Butler for a first down. Okay, so now I'm going to slow it down a little bit and let you guys can watch this. Watch as I always do a three-step drop with my quarterback. Three-step drop. We need to kind of a fourth. And fire the ball. Now from the wide receiver perspective, watch how the quarterback always hits him pretty much right after he breaks on his route. I don't wait till he gets downfield. I always hit the receivers pretty much right after they break on their route. I don't wait for them to get wide open. Now I'm going to run a toss. First with Madden using the Seahawks. Hand it, toss to Julius Jones. Look at that blocking. That is amazing. They've totally pretty much fixed the suction blocking in Madden. It's still a little bit there. But now, let's see how... I guess I'm going to slow it down. Okay, forgot how I ordered this. But slow it down. Look at guards hitting their defensive tackles. Watch TJ Houshmandzadeh come up here, hit the safety, which is amazing because as I'm going to rewind here in a second, you're going to watch how he lays a block on his corner to stop him from coming in to make a play. Then the left guard picks him up. Houshmandzadeh comes and takes the safety while everyone else is making amazing reads. And now I'm going to run the exact same play with Pittsburgh. Let's see how Pittsburgh can run it in NCAA Football 11. Not so well. As you can see, there is zero blocking. No one is pulling, and it's pretty much just a mess up front. It was a terribly executed play by the Panthers, and NCAA Ea smart blocking was not functioning at that time. So, hey, maybe it's a fluke. I'll retry it. And I throw it. Look at that. And I'm in the end zone. But, did you notice something about that play? I have to use the new locomotion feature, swinging the R stick, to get away from that. Because, as you can see, this is the far side corner. And if I wasn't like 8 yards out, watch where he hits my guy. There's no way I would have made a big play. The only way that play even remotely worked was because of how I had used locomotion. The blocking was not there, so Madden points with their better blocking. And I do have the new game tuning for NCAA Football 11, so that's what we have as of August 12th. As you can also see, both games offer you in-game hints if you want to use them. NCAA Football, on the other hand, does not have fight for the fumble like Madden. I wish I had an example of fight for the fumble, but I couldn't seem to get one while I was recording, so this is the best I could get of a clip of a fumble. And now on to the number 2 thing I'm looking at, comparing the two things, and that is features. Features this year, one of the things I really hit hard on my unboxing video was gameflow, and I really gave it a hard time. The reason was we were playing on the same screen, and it really doesn't work on the same screen. Because what gameflow is whether you're on defense like I am right now or offense, that little sentence is being read to you through your headset, and it's really like it helps you fine tune your game and know where your weaknesses are. If you don't know like the ins and outs of football too much, like I know football, and this really did help me out a lot. It really helped crisp my offense and help me strengthen my defense. So gameflow is a great feature, and I apologize for dissing it because it's probably my new favorite feature. This is NCAA Football 11. As you can see, there is no gameflow added to NCAA Football 11. I compared gameflow to the hurry up offense, and I was wrong in doing that because both games have hurry up offense and they run exactly the same. Now on to Road to Glory, or what was called the Campus Legend, and the features part of this. Honestly, in my opinion, is way more in depth and way more fun than they be a superstar in Madden. Look at all the different customization I can do with who I picked as jaquizz Rodgers as my guy because I didn't want to go and make a guy. So here's jaquizz. I can put Revo speed helmets, revolution, and pretty much anything I want. Different lengths of sleeves, different colors, different positions, everything different. I can get tricep bands, bicep bands, elbow bands, everything. And where Madden, you don't quite have that customization, as you'll see here in a little bit. I love this. It's way more in depth. Even though you only get 3 to 4 years of it, I still think this is way stronger than the be a superstar feature in Madden. And also you have to keep up with academics, which I like a lot. Okay, and here it is, create a superstar with Madden. As you can see, I'm just going to go in and pick one of this year's rookies, Javid Best from Cal. Just because it's a well-known player, and as you can see, there's no evening activities, there's only practice, unlike Campus Legend, or Road to Glory, whichever you want to call it. Plus, Road to Glory has Aaron Andrews and Kurt Herbstreit, like when you do big things, which is awesome. But in that, you can't do what you just saw on the screen, which is talk to the media and your agent. And now, as you're seeing, there's not as much customization options past the helmet. The helmet's pretty much the same, and you can have more visors. But everything else is lacking. All you have is half sleeves and sleeves in different colors. No 3/4, no 3/4 low, no half high. It's pretty much lacking. You can't do any elbow pad or elbow bands or bicep bands, shin bands. So customization is definitely lacking. So definitely Road to Glory is better than Be a Superstar. Madden needs to work on that a little bit more. Now to probably my favorite thing ever put out in a sporting game. It is the online Dynasty. As you can see, I'm in a few as Auburn, Idaho, Idaho State, and Washington State because I'm from the Northwest. Auburn because, well, I think they're pretty cool. Love, especially the new online Dynasty feature, or the go online. You can do your recruiting online. You can write stories online, and then they'll show up under Dynasty Wire. Here's all of our players. We have a really solid one. This is probably my favorite Dynasty I've ever been in. It's one of the top ones on PS3. There's a website. We have our own forums and everything. And it's so close-knit of a community. I don't have any footage of my NFL or online franchise because we're lacking players. Because if you get too many players, you don't get that connection that you quite do on an online Dynasty in NCAA football. So definitely online Dynasty, in my opinion, is way better and more in-depth and gets you more involved than online franchise in Madden. So to the online portion, I would give this because the online feature, Dynasty beats franchise every time. Okay, to the third and fourth things we are comparing in this competition. Right now, Madden is up 2-0. So we're going to go to overall presentation, and then the fourth thing, most complete game. Overall presentation, as you're going to see in the intros coming up here in a second, has to go to NCAA football. The intros and customizations they do to make you feel like you're a part of your school is absolutely insane and well worth sweeping this contest, hands down, even with Madden's awesome AFL, Super Bowl, and everything. But they're more features anyways, and Madden won the features column, even though in my opinion, Online Dynasty is the best thing ever, but one feature can't win you the features column. How sad that is, because Online Dynasty is amazing. As you can see, I really don't like the Madden. I'm showing you comparing the two menus right now. I really don't like Madden's menu. I think it's an easy setup, which is what I don't like about NCAA football, is it's a lot of stuff. But there's like the advertisements and the what's new that comes up every once in a while, and there's always these stupid things. It's like, do this, do that. And it's too cluttered for me, I guess is what I would say. And because of that, I'm just not a big fan of Madden's like cleanness, I guess. Like the menu is just too like pushing me to buy more stuff. Speaking of buying new stuff, both games, this is where the completeness comes in. Both games make you buy stuff that should be free. They're making you buy stuff that should be free. This is just for coins for their game or their Madden Ultimate Team, which is an awesome feature, but you have to buy DLCs and stuff in this game and NCAA football. But then you go to something else. NCAA football has had a lot of patches out, so they can't kind of struggle with completeness. But here is the breakdown of the EA Sports Ultimate Showdown. I know you're all guys' all hearts are pumping real big and such right now because you're like, oh, who's gonna win it? Last time we heard who was winning, Madden was up 2-0. What's gonna happen? Well, here's what happens. Madden takes gameplay because the blocking's good, the passing's good, everything is good about Madden's gameplay. The graphics, pretty much perfect for Madden. Features, as you guys know, goes to Madden because they've added gameflow, they've added online team player, they've added so much stuff that they have to win it, whereas NCAA football hasn't really added anything other than these balling team entrances, which is what wins NCAA football overall presentation, because their presentation is amazing. The new lighting they have going and the shadowing and all the stuff they did to make this game look way more realistic worked. The graphics are amazing on a PS3 in 1080p. Absolutely stunning. And they hands down sweep that. The last thing, completeness, has to go to Madden, because Madden so far doesn't need any glitches or any patches that I've seen. As where NCAA football has had 3 patches and the servers are always farting out. So with that said, Madden takes most complete game, which is a bummer because that makes it a Madden win. But on that note, even though Madden got 3 out of the 4 categories, I recommend buying NCAA football if you have to pick one. Both these games are amazing. If you can afford them both, get them both. But if you have to pick one, I say NCAA football. I don't know why I think it's better, but I like it better when I'm playing it, even though Madden, everything else seemed to win. But definitely NCAA football, I would recommend buying if you have to buy one. But buy both these games if you can, because they are the best games they have put out on the next-gen system. EA Sports did a great job this year. 2K what? Yeah, 2K5, not even in comparison anymore. These games are mind-blowing. Buy them both. Great job, EA Sports. I love these games. On that note, if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and like this video and share it with people and give me some views, because this was really hard to make, guys. It took me like hours of recording, tons of hours of editing, and it's all recorded then I have to voice over, so it's really hard to tell when something starts and when something stops. So if you could, please subscribe to my channel, watch my other videos, share this with all your friends that play Madden, because I really need the views and everything, because I want to become an EA Sports Game Changer or a YouTube partner. So please share this video, subscribe to my channel. I'm looking to do another one, UFC Undisputed 2010 against EA Sports MMA when MMA comes out. But if I don't get enough response for good positive results from this video, I'm not going to do it, because these are really hard to make. But if you guys support it and think I did a great job, I would love to do another one. So hit me up with some comments and subscribe to my channel.